back to the channel. Johnny Gunner here, and the 195th North London Derby is finally in the books, with Arsenal coming out on top 3-2. That's right, Tottenham Hotshite has once again eaten shit against Arsenal Football Club. I think that win right there just pushed them out of Champions League for next year. I don't think there's any way that they're going to be able to overtake Aston Villa and qualifying for Champions League for next season. And I just want to get this out of the way right now, right here and right now. I am so proud of my club. I'm so proud of the way that they've shown resilience, the way that they've eaten a punch to give a punch. Like, I'm just so proud. However it plays out, no matter what happens from here to the end of the season, of course I want to win the league. Of course I want to overtake Manchester City, 115 FC, but it really seems like them dropping points from here to the end of the season is gonna be rough. Like, whether even to get a draw. Like, I think they have, who do they have? They have Wolves next, they play Fulham, they play Tottenham, and West Ham. So those four teams, I'm pretty confident that they're going to win all four of those games. But you never know. It's football. You never know. It's football. You never know what's going to happen, who's going to show up. Anything can happen at any given moment. So here's holding out hope. But I just want to say that from here to the end of the season, I'm so proud of what these guys have accomplished in the domestic league. So let's talk a little bit about the game. The first guy that I want to highlight today was Ben White. My man, Benny Blanco, the best right back in the league, in my opinion. This guy is proper shithouser, all right? In the corners, when we're taking set pieces, this guy he's the guy that you love to have on your team when he plays for you, but you hate to play against. Almost like if you guys watch basketball, like Draymond Green for the Golden State Warriors. He's always starting fights, always riling up the opponents, always riling up opposing fans. I love him. He's awesome. I love him. And one of the set piece corners, he actually tried to take off one of the Vicario's glove, the goalie for Tottenham Hotspur. He tried to actually take his glove off. And another one, he basically posted him up, pushed him out of the way for King Kai to come in and smash in his 12th goal of the year from a corner. Right? Now let's talk about William Saliba. Right? William Saliba shut down. He shut down Heung-min Son, their best player. He's normally a left winger, but ever since Harry Kane went to Bayern Munich, he's been playing up top as a striker. He shut him down. Sonaldo he was anonymous this game. The only real mark he had was the penalty that he scored, right? William Saliba, absolutely, positively immense. Next, let's talk about Kai Havertz. King Kai. This dude, I said it in the last video and I'll say it again, and I'll say it probably every single video that he has a great performance in from now until he leaves Arsenal. I was wrong about this guy. 100%. I was wrong. Is he going to show up and have an unbelievable game every single game, week after week after week? No, no player does. They have dips in forms. They go up in form. That's football. But this guy, ever since Mikel put him at the 9, he's been playing more like a false 9. So he'll show up late into the penalty box, but at the same time he'll drop back into midfield and he'll help with the build-up. He's been playing really well. His physicality, his height, he uses everything really well. Like I said, he's just not going to be everybody's, especially mine's, cup of tea when you look at him. The way that he moves, he looks awkward, he looks gangly, he's all elbows and knees, but he's getting the job done. 12 goals, and I think he had an assist today. So that's 12 goals, 6 assists on the season. That's 18 goals and assists for King Kai, who's played the majority of the season at midfield. Maybe not the majority, maybe almost half the season at midfield. But when he moved into striker, Mikel just completely unlocked him. Next, let's talk about Declan Rice, right? Declan had a good game. He He was breaking up play. That's what he does. He intercepts passes. He's like a safety in the midfield. He really protects the back line, but he's the one who gave up the penalty. I would have given him an 8 had he not given up the pen, but he did. So, I mean, you got to give him, maybe a high 6, a 7. But the guy that I want to talk about as well is Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey today was immense. He was unplayable. This guy dominated everything. Just the the only thing that I can even sort of, kind of bring up is the fact that this guy just never stays healthy. He's always hurt, but he's fit now. So I'm not going to dwell on that because he's fit now. Today, at this moment, this dude, when he plays like that, you see the quality. You think there isn't a better defensive midfielder in the league. Who's better than a fully fit Thomas Partey? The way he turns on the ball, his ability to distribute. In the middle, he's an absolute destroyer. He makes that back line his. He's absolutely immense. When he's on it and he's fit and he's healthy, there are few players in this world that are better than him. It's really, really, really top class. Just amazing. Now, the captain, Martin Odegaard. He played okay. He didn't have such a huge, big influence on the game like he did against Chelsea. Obviously, we're not going to smash teams 5-0 week in, week out. But Odegaard played pretty well. He played okay. But the thing about a player like Martin Odegaard is that even when he doesn't provide that final ball, that perfect final ball, or a goal, or the pass before the assist, what you will get out of him is work rate. He's always pressing, he's always talking, he's always telling players what to do. He's an extension of Mikel Arteta on the pitch. He's constantly telling guys where to be, who to rotate with. If there's little things like that. If you really understand football, you have an appreciation for that. And as a matter of fact, when Mikel and Martin talk tactics and football, Martin Odegaard was born in Norway. He's Norwegian. He actually speaks Spanish to Mikel, who's from Spain. He's from Basque. They actually talk tactics in Spanish. That's the type of guy that Martin Odegaard is. He's like a football nerd. He's what a fantastic player. Really, really happy. And finally, our star boy. That's 2 matches in a row that Bukayo Saka comes through and he plays well. And I criticize guys when they don't play well. I never make it personal. I never go after players. I don't ever ridicule somebody, like outside of football. I don't care what you do outside of football. I don't care who you date. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care how you dress. I don't care who your endorsement deals are. None of that bothers me. What matters to me is your performance on the pitch. And when I criticize players, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the performance on the pitch. For a lot of the season, even though he has high goals and average this year, I think it's 15. It's 15-6, I think, for Bukayo. He's been kind of disappearing on big games. But in a North London derby, does it get bigger than a North London derby? It doesn't. It doesn't get bigger than a North London derby. And he showed up today and he balled out. That pass over the top from Kai, the way he touched it onto his left foot, like, dude, you could have thrown an egg at this guy and it wouldn't have cracked. It was beautiful. One of the most beautiful touches I think I've ever seen from an Arsenal player ever. I mean, you really have to talk about the way that Ange Postecoglou, the manager for Tottenham Hotspur, sets his team up. He's all attack all the time. Like he plays a defense with 2 men at the back like a Diddy party. Like these guys just got ripped open time after time after time. The second half, we made some mistakes. David Raya made a huge mistake. The penalty, we kind of let them back into the game. I don't really think that they played that well. They just, mental errors. And it almost cost us, but we were able to hold back. But again, like I said, it's more the way that Ange Postecoglou sets up his team. And like I said, 2 guys at the back, that's a thin defensive line. It's looking like my boy Dave's hairline at work. It's just not going to work, dude. At least not against the good teams. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Manchester City, they also won today 2-0, 115 FC. Will they lose again this year? I don't know. Probably not. I think their next loss is probably going to be in the courtroom next year when they have to answer for those crimes, those fucking pagans, for cheating FFP. But we'll see how it goes. We all know it's true. They're going to take all their medals. They're going to take all their trophies. It is what it is. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I got off work kind of late, so it was kind of hard to get everything going and, you know, get everybody fed and do all the fatherly duties that you got to do. But, you know, I really love doing this, guys. I look forward to this so much. I think about it all the time. I'm trying to get more and more comfortable in front of the camera as time goes on, and I have to thank you guys again. I know I did it once, but I'm gonna do it again. I really enjoy doing this a lot. Like, I really, really do. And I know it's only the 4th video, and I've only been doing it for, like, I don't know, maybe like a week and a half, but we're up to 14 subscribers, you guys. And that's just a testament of you guys, the support that you guys have showed me, my Rouse gang and everybody. Thank you guys so much, man, for the support. I really, really, really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. You know, please, if you enjoyed the video, if you're not already, please like and subscribe, comment. If you guys have questions, I'll answer every comment, you guys. Like, every comment, I'll respond to you. You know, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it, and have a great rest of your day. I'm out.